Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Alright guys, it's been a while since I went fishing, and hopefully in my next video I can explain why. But today I'm back at that ditch that well, let me get behind me. See this? This is the one I cut the path down. If I don't remember if I told you if I cut the path down, but I cut a path down. Behind me you can probably see some of the trail with my lawnmower. It's still, I cut it there so it was so, see how thick it is? It was so thick, so in the fall, I mean in the spring when I came down, I cut a path with my lawnmower, and I've been cutting it every 2 to 3 weeks to try to keep it up, and hopefully it'll die and leave a good path. But yeah, I'm back here. It's October 10th, it's Columbus Day. I'm off work today, so today I'm going to be using a rod that I haven't used in probably 20 years. It's a little unconventional. You usually don't see people fishing with bobber and shiners with a bait casting rod. But this rod and reel, well, at least the rod, was specifically made back in the day when Braid came out. Spiderwire, it's called a Spidercast from Mitchell. They specifically made these rods because they were, the new braided lines were like cutting grooves in the eyelets and all. So they made this. It's a 6 foot, like I said, it's a 6 foot Mitchell. And I got it compared with a Garcia Ambassadueur, which is just as old as the rod. So this thing's at least 20 years old. So I just want to get a little use out of it, see if it still works pretty good. Let me get this shiner out there, and if I see it, you'll see it. I already saw a couple of them roaming around. Let me turn this around. And you can see, there's my shadow. You can see how clear it is probably. And I don't see that bass that was roaming. He was only about 11 inches, but let's see what happens. As I reel it in, it still feels really smooth. Whoops, that ain't gonna catch a fish. he'll probably get bit, but got me a bird's nest. It's been a while since I casted a bait caster. Sheesh. Like I said, guys, I never said I was a pro, especially when it comes to bait casters. See, not very big, but a little bit of exercise for me. Well, a little fun. He's probably about 10, 11 inches. All right, buddy, thank you, and I'm gonna let you in slow. He went right back down in there. There's still some more in there, so I'm gonna get another shiner on. See if they're willing to play with a little bit livelier shiner too. mean, even though it wasn't a long retrieve, still felt pretty good, nice and smooth. Oh, shit, I'm all tangled up and one's got it. Yep, he's still on. Well, at least the shiner survived. I'm gonna need to get my pliers out, guys. I'll be right back. Well, not right back, if I can get my backpack off. Well, let's try it without them first. Where's the hook at? Okay, cool. I got it out, guys. He's swimming right now. Hopefully he'll be all right. He's just swimming a little bit slower. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Now I'm gonna have to go home in my drawers. I don't know if he was wrapped around something or I had a bite. Oh, I do have a bite. Looks like a crappie. It is. Got a crappie. Told you there was some crappie in here. About 8 inches long, maybe. Pretty fish. Hopefully this isn't like my other ditch where I catch maybe 1 crappie a year. Got another fish. Is this one a bass? Feels like it. Yep, bass. Better hoe up, boo. Trying to get you undone. Feisty little guy. Thank you. Casey got my butt. I think I had 2 with a bobber, 2 a bass and a crappie without a bobber. Maybe that's the ticket for the rest of the evening. And they're all right out there right now. Right about where they were hanging out. See if I can get them to strike it for a 3rd time. Got him again. Does he have him? No, he didn't take the whole thing. He might have just taken my shiner. Oh, got him that time. Right on the side. Got my pliers in my pocket. can see it's on the side of his mouth this time. If I can get a grip on him. He might have been the guy who's been stealing all my ones. He's got a nice little fat belly on him. Not big, maybe 10, 11 inches, but I thank you. I guess, guys, this is going to be my last fish of the day, probably. If I catch any more, I'll put it in at the end of it, but that's going to be my kicker fish. It's crunch time, everybody. My last shiner. Once again, they gather around it, just waiting for that one finicky one that says, I'll get it before you guys do. And can I set the hook on it? There he goes. Got him. He was the one that said, I want it. Not huge, but good for... Oops. I'm counting him. And shiner's still good, so I'm going to toss him right back over there. See if I can get another one to hook him. Right. Well, that takes care of that shiner. Alright guys, that'll be it for today's video. I used all 2 dozen. Of course, a lot of them were stolen. I dropped a couple, couldn't regain them. Accidentally, that fish right there passed away, unfortunately. Other than that, I had a pretty good day. So, thanks for sticking around. And as well, I'm back at the truck. I used all my shiners. I think I caught about 4 or 5 bass, 1 crappie. Unfortunately, the one passed away. And yeah, that'll do it for this video. So just want to thank you for watching, and hopefully the next video I will reveal something to you that me and my wife talked me into getting. You stick around for that reveal, and yeah, thanks for watching.